It's the Lucky Libra in the building, ready and willing. I told y'all we finna be getting into Synastry's love and relationship breakdowns, working up to my What's Love Got to Do With It master class taking place in 10 days. Family, go grab a seat. However, guys, I've been wanting to get into this Synastry because I'm seeing them receive a lot of criticism for getting back together. And if you one of them people, you need to stop hating, stop projecting, because this is what we call a twin flame pairing. This is what we call twin flames right here. Let me get right into it. Where do I even start? Like, where do I even start? Because this is easy money. This is easy moolah. First of all, I always tell y'all, when it comes into soulmate, twin flame-like potential, you're going to see strong square, especially opposite-like alignments when it comes into the luminaries, aka the sun and the moon. Ashanti is a Sagittarius moon. Nelly is a Gemini moon. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. So it brings a strong gravitational pull with these alignments, forcing them to understand each other's emotional and mental well-being and all the different things that affect their emotional states. All right, but when we have the squares, when we have the opposition, that's what places the effort in these people trying to understand these things about each other. All right, then Ashanti is a Libra sun, so that creates a trine, right? That creates harmony with Nelly's moon. So they have the perfect balance of harmony and a good healthy friction between their sun and their moon. But come on, we're gonna keep going. There's more. Now, when we jump into node action, that's when we really start getting more into the meat and potatoes of things. So we want to see the relationship between the luminaries and the nodes. Okay, that's really showing us the spiritual influence in the relationship. Nelly is a Sagittarius North node. All right, is right on top of Ashanti's moon. Ashanti is here to help Nelly spiritually transcend. Okay, so when you see the node aligning with the sun or moon, I mean, strong soulmate twin flame like potential. Okay, so with a Sagittarius North node, Nelly has to learn how to break out of his surroundings, break out of a lot of the relationships that he's really close to home with in his environment, and learn how to explore and experience different things. And when he deals with that vulnerability, because his node is opposite his moon, so that's a tough battle right there. When you got your moon opposite your North node, that is tough. That's where Ashanti come in. And, you know, whether it's her actions or how she goes about supporting Nelly's new endeavors or him experiencing and exploring new things in the world, it brings a comfort zone for him to understand how to walk his own spiritual path. But when you see that node align with somebody's sun and moon, this person is here to help you spiritually grow. And they're going to make it uncomfortable. It's not like it's so smooth and dandy. You know, it's a conjunction. So it's a strong understanding here, but they're going to push you. All right, best believe that. Y'all want to keep going? Yeah, because I've been seeing y'all project on these two. All right, don't hate, appreciate, elevate, meditate. Okay, now look, guys. Ashanti is a Capricorn rising. All right, so that means she has Cancer, the opposite sign, in her relationship house, in the 7th house. So that means the moon is the ruler of her 7th house. Now, guys, when we looking at, once again, twin flame soulmate potential, or just understanding what space in this realm you're the most relatable and you could develop a lot of harmonious relationships, you need to see where the ruler of your 7th house is at. A lot of you guys don't even realize where the ruler of your 7th house is, the place where you done manifested 90% of your relationships. All right, so with that being said, Ashanti has her moon in the 11th house. Guys, the 11th house is dealing with the external realm, events out in the world where you don't know people at, the industry. Guess where these guys met at? At the Grammys in 2003. Nelly approached Ashanti asking for her autograph, but supposedly it was from a sarcastic, humorous perspective, and they kicked it off right away, and it was damn near love at first sight, according to, you know, what their story is. So this is what's so important about working with your 7th house lord, because you understand how to place yourself in that environment. I'm sure Ashanti don't know her 7th house lord and didn't know the 11th house is where the potential to bump into her mates and flames are at, but she happened to be there, right place, right time, and her mate, her flame, came and approached her, and they kicked it off. So that's 3 for 3, family. One of these alignments I just mentioned already has so much potential for strong soulmate bonding. Okay, this is the last one I'm gonna leave y'all with. Nelly's moon falls into Ashanti's 5th house. This is bringing the energy of fertility into the creation house. You know how much potential this placement has to reproduce? If somebody's sun or moon, specifically the moon too, but if somebody's sun or moon falls into that 5th house, If you ain't trying to have one, you better strap up, because y'all gonna create one. I'm surprised they didn't create one the first time around, but this is what I'm saying. I believe they're twin flames with these alignments. They had to separate a little bit to develop these philosophies and ideologies, aka Sagittarius Gemini, to understand how to harmoniously work with each other. So I'm seeing people say, how Ashanti go let Nelly get her pregnant without marriage, without a ring? They spiritually married. They spiritually married, all right? So this is not a pairing that I see breaking up again or whatnot. No, they learned what they need to learn to sustain this, all right? With their alignments, they got alignments that when they done, they done. Ashanti's a Libra Sun, Sagittarius Moon. They break up with people. That Sagittarius Moon energy, they on to something new. They experiencing and exploring something new. Then Nelly is a Scorpio stellium, Sun, Venus, and Mars, all right? Going back. Now, he does got that Gemini moon, so they'll spin the block because they deal with familiarity. So they'll spin the block. But that Scorpio stellium be closed off from the past a lot of the times. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Nelly and Ashanti. They finna not just have one kid, too. They finna, as soon as the doctor tell Ashanti, okay, yeah, y'all could go again, she finna get pregnant right again. We gonna revisit this, though. Watch. We gonna revisit this. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Ashanti pregnant again? Watch. It's gonna be back to back, all right? Those alignments right there, that's just to confirm they twin flames. We could get into way more, like the Venus harmonizing with Venus and the sextile. Like, we could get into way more, but I just gotta go ahead and let all the people projecting on them understand, like, they's here to stay. This is a spiritual bond. This is how you identify alignments dealing with soulmate twin flame potential. This is a lot of what we're gonna be breaking down in my master class coming up in 10 days, family. Grab your seat, and the full breakdown of this synastry is on my Patreon, so y'all could go over there and check it out. Until next time, family, peace.